everybody, and welcome to my video. I am really excited. I want to share with you several cards I'm going to make, and we're going to use the new In Colors. And I just want to say really quickly, I am using a new filming system. So some of you know that in April I reorganized my studio, my office, and there is a video that I'm going to share with you guys, the final look at everything. And when I did that, I lost the ability to film the way I normally film. And so I have a brand new setup and I upgraded my camera, but things are a little weird for me. So this is my first go at it. And I'm gonna, when I'm editing the video, I will be able to see if I need to make any adjustments or how the lighting really is and how stable everything is. So just bear with me over the next few videos as I work out the kinks on this new system. So today what I want to share with you guys is the new In Colors, the brand new In Colors from Stampin' Up. I did a video a few weeks ago celebrating the retiring In Colors, and we did 5 cards. And I showcased them. I did them on a Facebook Live, and then I uploaded them here for YouTube for you guys. And so today we're going to look at the 5 brand new In Colors. We're going to do 5 cards, and I'm going to be using the Celebrate Sunflower stamp. This is a new one that will be out on June 3rd is when the catalog goes live. So I will be sharing a catalog walkthrough, and then I have a catalog launch party that's happening on June 15th, and that will be online. It'll be live on my Facebook page. So I'll be doing that. And then our paper party for the annual catalog actually features this stamp set right here. It's the Celebrate Sunflower set. And I'm going to be using this to share with you guys we're going to do some stamping, and then I've done some die cutting right here. And so I will be doing that. And then I'm going to be using a stamp from Paper Pumpkin. This actually says, "Oh, happy day." And I really love the way that this font is and this sentiment. So we're going to use that. And then, yeah, so let's get started. I wanted to show you guys kind of at the beginning what I'm doing. And what I have done is I've cut out a card base and then a card layer. So I cut my cardstock. I took the 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock and I cut that at 4 1/4. So then I'm going to have a top folding card. I folded it at 5 1/2, and then I used my bone folder to give it a nice score. And then the next layer is going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4, and that is going to give me a nice layer right on top of the card base. So I'm going to do that for all of these. We're going to stamp on the front of these and then put everything together. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything folded, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the stamping, and then we'll finish the card and put it together. Let's do the next step, which is to take the layers that I'm going to do and we're going to stamp. So again, I just want to say, if there is shakiness in the camera, I feel like there is, but I can't really tell until I edit. So if when I'm editing there's a bunch of shakiness, I will know, and I'll know that I need to set something up differently. Okay, so let's take, now I don't have the new In Color inks. Let's talk about the new In Colors first. So I don't have the inks because they were not ready for pre-order. I will get those when the catalog goes live, and I will have them. I'm very anxious to get them. And so normally I would do a tone-on-tone effect where I would stamp the color of the ink on the color of the cardstock, and that's how I would get my stamped background that we're going to do. Because I don't have the inks, I pulled inks that I'm going to use. So this is the new, I think this is Moonlight something. I have not memorized them yet. And to stamp on this, I'm going to use Night of Navy. And then we have, this is Cinnamon Cider, and I will stamp Early Espresso on this one and see how that goes. This is Just Jade, and I'm going to use Bermuda Bay on it. I love this Just Jade color. This is Magenta Madness, or Madness, yeah, Magenta Madness, I think. And for this one, I'm going to use, I didn't pull a color, so I'm not sure what I'm going to use for this one. And then this is Bumblebee, and I'm going to used Crushed Curry. Okay, so let's go ahead and start stamping. I'm going to start with the blue. So the other thing is that when I zoom in, I think it's going to shake the camera because of the way the camera sits now. So I'm going to have to, we'll just see. We'll just see how smooth everything is. Yeah, I can tell. This is not going to be smooth at all. Okay, so thank you guys for just understanding that this is just quite the, not the issue. It's not an issue, but it's just different for me, and I'm just trying to figure it out. I'll also be figuring out some lighting. I know that the lighting may not be the best right now, and it's just because I'm in a different space. I'm in a different position in my room. So I'm going to take the sunflower. I'm actually not even going to put the sticker on it yet, because I'm just going to use this to create a background. And we're going to ink this up. I think maybe the best way to ink this one up is going to be to flip it over so I can see how much of the stamp is getting ink on it. And then we're just going to take this back down to the layer and we're going to stamp it. Oh, this is so pretty. So I'm going to do this several times and just fill in this entire piece of cardstock. This honestly, you guys, is the first time I've really sat down and crafted. I've done Facebook Lives for you guys over on my Facebook page, but to like sit down and actually craft, this is actually the first week I've done that. So we started doing the redo in the beginning of April. The very first week of April is kind of when I started pulling everything apart and going through things and getting rid of things. And this weekend, this last weekend, and today on Monday, I'm filming this on Monday for you guys, is really the first time I've really been in here to really craft and do anything. Okay, so here's the first one. So then I'll need to clean off my stamp. I'm trying to be so gentle on my space because I just don't know if this is shaking the camera or not. And I'm nervous because isn't that the worst when you're watching a video and then the camera is shaky? Like every time the person does anything on their surface, it's like it shakes the image, the video. So I'm trying to be so gentle because I don't know yet. Okay, so next let's do Bumblebee. I'll do one more of these with you guys and then I'll come back when they're all stamped. So for Bumblebee, we're gonna use Crushed Curry and I'm gonna ink it up the same way because I feel like that's the easiest way to kind of get this image nice and inky. Okay, so for this one, I think I'm gonna go in farther. I'm just trying out some different ways. This is so gorgeous. I love this. Okay, I'm just trying out some different ways of filling the background. So before I kind of did it where I started on the edge and I worked my way in and then I felt like there was a lot of space in the middle. So now I'm kind of doing this where I put it more in the middle and then I'm gonna work my way around it. And I'm wondering if that's gonna get me more coverage. This image is really beautiful. It's large, it's definitely large. I'm using one of my larger blocks that I don't usually use, but the image itself is gorgeous. So yeah, I don't know how much I like this method where I'm going around it because I feel like I'm not getting, I only have that one sunflower really showing. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this off and then I'm gonna continue to do this with all my colors and then I'll be back to show you what we're gonna do next. Okay, so I've stamped all the sentiments. I've used this set of dies. This is a new set of dies that I really love. And they have all this fun stitching and detail on them. And then we have all of our cards. So all I'm going to do is add, I might do these a couple different ways. We'll see when we get into it. I'm gonna add this here to the front, and I can already tell that I really don't love this pink one. And that's why I like doing this. I love making a set of cards with the different colors, because then I get to see right away how much I like the color. And then there is also this ribbon that goes with it, and I was wondering if maybe this would be cute on the card as well. So let's just add this. So I've cut out my sunflower, and I want to add that to the center here like this. And then I want my sentiment to kind of go over that like so. But I'm wondering if a strip of ribbon would be pretty under it. So these are definitely tone on tone. Gives you that tone on tone effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. So how I'm going to do this for this one, I think I'll do it differently on the next one. Unless, can I peel this up? Oh, I can. Okay, awesome. Okay. So right here in the center, what I'm going to do is just put that right in the center and then flip it over. And I actually have quite a bit there. I'll cut it smaller for my next card. Can you guys see? I'm definitely getting used to this setup and where the camera is, and I gotta remember to stay in frame. I only ran it through my Big Shot once, and it didn't quite get all of the circles out. For the Just Jade, I stamped in Bermuda Bay, and it actually looks really good. Okay, so the next is our Just Jade Sunflower. And we'll stick this right in the middle, and then I'm gonna put a clear block. Well, I put the dimensionals on this. So you can definitely see how much brighter Bermuda Bay is than the Just Jade. But stamping right on it was really pretty. So I felt like with the last one, I needed just to do like a few more dimensionals on this piece. So I went ahead and did 4 instead of 3. Okay. And then we'll put this right in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to finish up the other 3 off camera, and then I'll come back and show you how these turned out. Okay, so here are all of the cards done. They turned out really good. I love them. So here is the cinnamon cider. That's which one. Cinnamon cider. And then this is Moonlight something. Midnight Moonlight. I'm not sure. It's this really pretty blue. This is Bumblebee. with the crushed curry, the Just Jade with the Bermuda Bay, and then the Magenta Madness, and then I stamped with Melon Mambo. So those are the cards for today. I hope you enjoyed these. I'm going to take this footage over to my computer now, and we're going to see how dark it was and how shaky it was and what I need to fix. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. All the supplies are listed in the YouTube description or over on my website. All of the brand new products from the annual catalog that is launching on July 3rd will be available on July 3rd. So thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys on Thursday with a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll talk to you guys later this week.
And watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.